to all of you, dear friends and partners on this. I will be very brief. Before starting, I would like to tell you how Costa Rica opened this space to provide more than 95% palliative care. This started back in the times of our grandparents, where they thought that we should not have any army, but that money should be geared towards education and health. This change did something very important in our country in such a way that the interest of our peoples has always been a good level of education and a very good health level as well. And this is how, in 1963, we started to apply this reform on the health sector, and it barely 25% of the population was covered back then. This change was implemented until 2003, where more than 800 teams were prepared. At that time, the coverage went up to 95%. The conditions as to how they achieved to raise this money. No, knowledge is very important. Knowledge is of the essence. But then you will wonder, where am I supposed to get the money for this? In Costa Rica, the funding is obtained from the state, from the employer and the patron. This is a mandatory contribution that you have to make to the health system. So the Costa Rican Social Security has a coverage on prevention, on curation, and on palliation. All three levels are covered by the Social Security. Now, of this, I would like to tell you that this system allowed us to better manage the whole system. Dr. Libes Tristan is here together with me in 1990 approximately. We started with a great deal of vocation. We dwelled into this area, which is something that allowed Costa Rica to develop very importantly at the level of Uruguay and Chile in Latin America. And of course, we made progress little by little in these areas. We have worked in three areas: healthcare provision at the hospital level, and more than 30 services being provided in the valleys. In the future, our idea is to increase healthcare at the first level of primary care. But not only did this got to the enterprise level, but we have one of the great students that we had. This is the first graduate of the specialty. Costa Rica started teaching palliative care in 2008. This specialty was incorporated in medical associations and medical schools. We have prepared approximately 18 experts who have gone to different areas of the country to impart this knowledge. And today we have one, Dr. Maria Jose Morales. She's here and she's part of this graduate group. So we knew at one point in time, Dr. Quesada and myself, that at one point in time we needed to go there. But thanks to this preparation, the youngsters took over all of these positions. Not only we were interested in the program, because you need 2 years of internal medicine and 2 years of palliative care teachings. And then we got to Costa Rica University, which is the largest that we had, and we created undergraduate studies in 2008 approximately. So students now, when they graduate, they have to go through palliative care studies, and we have internships, which is like a refresher of everything that deals with palliative care so that they can serve or better serve their patients. Something that in 1990 I started to do was to train general practitioners to go and work in different parts of the country. This is something that was organized by France, and we were very successful. We have experts who are very knowledgeable, and of course, they are working as trained general practitioners with a lot of success. During the time the experts emerged in 2008, at that time there was a very good group of well-trained general practitioners. And this helped a lot in having this level of satisfaction that we have now, because we never tried to make them wait until experts graduated. And this would have, imagine, 1990 until 2008. It's a lot of years. I think this is a pretty good idea. This is how the Costa Rican government did it. This is what France did before. With a great deal of satisfaction, I might now say that we've been concluding this, and now we have something else, which is extending primary care even more. Develop the electronic means by having a day hospital to serve those patients that require palliative care. And I think that there we will start working stronger and working more with the communities so that they understand what this approach is about, that they will have more access to these communities. Thank you very much.